Missed a little bit of the beginning because they exited and I had to reopen it. But here we are. We missed a few percent, about 30%. Not a big deal. Did fix it. It's okay. Anyhow, as we can see, Kyoz already has a small lead here with those armor pieces. Gets the grab, goes for the chain grab, gets a quick forward throw there. Didn't get the pummel. Doesn't go for enough of those, I think. So hits a dash attack. Oh, gets hit out of his down smash with a NATO. Wasn't quite far enough away for that option to work, but gets the forward air off stage, challenging Meta Knight in his territory and saying, you know what, I'm not afraid of you. I can fight this. Ooh, gets hit with the down smash. Side B. Oh, gets the down B. On stage. Kyle's kind of panicking a little bit, looks like. Doesn't get... Ooh. Poyo doing a preemptive up B there. Doesn't hit anything, though. Kyle's going for that patented zero suit get up post 100. That is one of the craziest get up attacks in the game. It has so many iframes, giant disjoint, giant duration to it. It's really just wild, honestly. Trying to abuse it, but gets hit with a NATO. Side B off stage. Kyo's not necessarily trying to commit, just trying to find his opening. Anything from Poyo approaching, just hit a side B, hit a down smash, hit a neutral B, anything he can get. Gets a down smash, doesn't get the follow-up down smash, but gets a clean forward air. Runs off stage to avoid the NATO, air dodge back on stage, gets an up tilt. Nice little opener. Uh-oh, but he gets hit. He's off stage, he needs to recover again. Gets hit with his shuttle loop. Doesn't quite panic though, just pulls back a little bit. Does get caught out of his jump though. The NATO. Poyo sticking to this NATO. Finally gets punished for it though with down tilt. Doesn't get a good follow up though. Down smash. Kyo's panics though and tries to air dodge. Does still get the up air. Side B off stage. Oh, and he fast falls to his demise. That is such an unfortunate circumstance. You hate to see that. Ooh, okay, grabs ledge. On stage, down smash, but gets grabbed for it. Ooh, and Poyo gets the edge guard. That's going to be the first game going to Poyo solidly with a 2-stock lead. Sorry, I got distracted by chat. My bad. Anyway, back to the game, though. We're looking at Game 2 on Pokemon Stadium. I think this is the first time we're seeing this particular set, this stage in this set. It's spaced out up tilt, hits the up B, hits him with a forward air, doesn't get the ledge push off, well, gets the ledge push off, but Poyo is expecting it, jumps up in the air, doesn't let any nonsense happen to him. He's not trying to get hit with no jab reset or anything similar. No tech chase there. Kyo's holding a little bit of a position lead. Got a percent. He's saying, come to me. Got all these options. I have the lead, you gotta come to me. I don't gotta go over there. Your Meta Knight, your frame data is great. I'm not gonna challenge all that unless I know for sure that I have the opening that I need. It's a nice forward air there. Ooh, gets caught out of the side B with a glide attack though. And back air. Ooh. Apologies to the viewers at home. I'm a little stunned for words with this set. A little exhausted. But this is a very entertaining set. It's been very back and forth. They're both at 100+%. Stock can literally go either way. All it takes is one read. One read on either player and that stock is gone. Up air. Gets the hit. Not the percent that'll KO at though. Still a pretty strong position for Kyoz though. He does have stage control. See what happens. Ooh. F-tilt? Kyoz did get the first stock lead, but how much percent is he going to be able to rack up before he loses his own? That's the question we got to ask. Because that is going to factor in whether or not he can hold this lead and maintain this position all game. But we've seen time and time again in these sets between Poyo and Kyoz today is that Kyoz gets an early lead, but Poyo's just like so commanding with his ability to come back from the brink of defeat, which is absolute madness. Ooh, and a bold down air from Kyoz. Poyo doesn't expect it, gets hit with it, but takes the stock anyway. Down smash doesn't get a punish, gets power shielded. Poyo expecting a punish there, buffers the shuttle loop immediately after that tornado. Kyoz just whiffs punish to the shuttle loop instead of trying to immediately punish the tornado. Pretty good decision. Definitely an option that you can go to punish for. A lot of times when you fight against Meta Knight, a lot of the things he does seem unpunishable, and in a sense they can be if you're not in the right position or playing the right character or have the right tools. But one thing you can almost always rely on is if you know for sure that that person is going to expect you to punish, they'll typically do something in response to what they think you're gonna do. So like they think you're gonna go up for a grab, they buff for a spot dodge. They think you're gonna do this or that, they might buff for a shuttle loop. And when they go for that shuttle loop, if you know that they know, and I know it sounds weird, but if you know that they know, then you can punish their next level option. My goodness. Ooh, and a back air. Punish the NATO. Avoids the NATO. Kyo's waiting to see just any little opening there from Poyo. Gets the double down smash into a back air. That's going to steal his KO move, but he does get that percentage and a strong stage positioning. Punishes the NATO with a perfectly paced side B. Hardest punish he could possibly get in that situation. Takes the stock from Poyo. Now he's got another stock lead once again. And it's again, same story. How much percent can he get? He's already got 11. He gets down thrown. Nice little up air to catch the landing. Poyo doesn't get a clean punish on that one though. Eats the side B. Now we're back in the same position, same story. Air dodges the NATO right at the end. Maybe a little bit spacing by Poyo. Tanks the up tilt, the down smash into a footstool into down air. This man's just mixing it up, coming up with new ideas on the fly. He's playing for fun or something. What's going on? A lot of other options he could pick, but that was not one I would expect. Good option though. Oh my goodness, and Kyoz with the 2-stock hitting right back. Said, you 2-stock me game 1, I 2-stock you game 2. We're back to even stocks, boys. Pretty good game 2, pretty good game 1. Nice set so far. But Kyoz, he still has a lot of work to do here in this set because he's going to have to win this one, which means another 2 games. And then even after this one, he's got to play the second grand final set if he wins it. Where Poyo's on this side, he's sitting pretty. All he's got to do, win 2 games. That's it. 2 games versus Kyo's got to win 5. A bit of a rough spot, but we'll see how this goes. Game 3, they're playing on Final Destination. Gotta wonder why for this one. Does Poyo want more space? Is it the platforms? Maybe the platforms on PS2 feel uncomfortable. I would have thought it might have been a fairly neutral stage, but this is Poyo's counterpick, and let's see how he performs on it. So far, Kyo's with a strong commanding lead. He's got all his items and all the control. Gotta wonder, hopefully Poyo's didn't tilt out of his mind, because we want to see some quality Brawl gameplay. We know Poyo can deliver, but if he gets in his own head, that might not happen. Ooh, some little punishes. Kyoz gets a little greedy, goes to the grab, gets the shuttle. It was almost the same situation as before on PS2 when he did that to him, but instead this time he didn't call out the shuttle loop. Oh my goodness, and the falling armor piece catches the NATO. Pretty hard punish, gets Kyoz out of that spot, but once again he's getting hit by NATO, but he's got the side B, and that's the first stock of game 3. My goodness. What a way to start game 3. Commanding lead with those armor pieces, and one still on the board. Poyo finally gets rid of it. So get that nonsense out of here. This first stock has been way too rough, brother. It's a nice punish on that NATO, run off stage. He knows Poyo ain't gonna go that far. It's just NATO. If Meta Knight ends in Tornado off stage, that's usually gonna be a stock. So he knows that when he runs off stage, he's a little safe to do it. Ooh, a ledge jump up air. Get himself out of position. Space NATO. Kyoz doesn't go to punish it. Goes for the whip punish on the follow-up afterward. Kyoz saying, you know what? I got this whole stock. I don't need to rush. I can just react and try to punish everything you do. And he's kind of right. He's showing it in this game right now, in this moment. He's already gotten a bunch of percent. Ever since taking that stock, he's done 82%, and his stock is still strong here, though he is in a bit of a dicey position. See if he can get himself out of that spot. Ooh, and how is Poyo going to take this stock? That is the question. He gets it with an up air, catching the landing there, just very barely with a little tip of an up air. If that was Marth, it would have been a tipper. Just barely gets it, and that's all you need sometimes. Just a little millimeter, a slight bit of that hitbox, that could be a stock. He still has 98% to close out, but it's more reasonable for Poyo now than it was before. On that last stock, things were looking a little rough. He was struggling to get the stock. He took 80%, but so far, since this stock has happened, he hasn't taken a single hit, and he's landed 57. It's looking pretty strong for Poyo. If he can keep this up, he's got a real good chance of making the comeback this game. Only roughly 40% separating the two. Not too bad. Ooh, and a back air. Doesn't take the stock, though. Got the up air cancels. The DI looked a little rough for a second there, but Poyo barely making it out alive. Now we've got a really close stock. 100% to 125. Oh my goodness, and Kyoz takes the stock, risking his life and limb with a neutral down B. Poyo didn't tech it. Loses the stock. How will Kyoz come out of this spot? Oh my goodness, barely avoids the options off stage from Meta Knight. Avoids everything and he's back. Oh my goodness. Gets shuttle looped out of down B. Tries to cover his landing with side B. Gets hit with neutral air, but at 140 plus, he's not going to be surviving that one. Oh goodness. What a game. What a game last stock. Again, same story as the previous set. So far in this set, it's been 2 stock after 2 stock. But in the previous set, every stock was was last stock. Some of them last hit. Now Poyo finally pulling it into his own, getting his own groove going. He's got a lot of percent, got a huge lead now. Same stock, but with a commanding lead like this, who knows what can happen. Gotta remember, Meta Knight's looking for these edge guards usually, but when he's got a percent lead like this, he might not even need to. He could just rack a little percent. One down smash, back hit, that's kill at 125 easily. Right now, Kyo's gonna have to make a big load of work happen. Gotta make a lot of reads, gotta get some clutch punishes, gotta make something crazy happen. You know, in the middle of the last set, there was a match where he was looking a little rough. Hit a down smash on your ledge and end the stock instantly. Maybe something like that's what he's looking for, but he's got to find that opening, and Poyo doesn't give it to him. Takes the stock. That's game 3. 2-1 lead for Poyo. One match away from Poyo taking the entire tournament. That's all it is. Kyo's gonna still have to make a lot of work happen. He's got to win 2 for this set alone, and then has to win the next 3. Poyo just needs one more game, and that is the whole tournament. Poyo wins the first tournament of this year, I think. Or if not, no, I'm sorry. There have been other tournaments. The first one that I have hosted this year, tournament. And he's looking strong. Is he gonna pull out the Kirby? Is that legitimately what he's doing? Oh my goodness. And on game point, potentially for Poyo, he decides, you know what, I'm gonna play my Kirby. This is, if I'm not mistaken, Poyo originally mained Kirby, but also had like a pocket Meta Knight, and eventually sort of like transitioned into full-on maining Meta Knight. And these days you usually see him play Meta Knight. His Meta Knight is very solid, as the character is the best character in the game, and he does put a lot of time and effort into his Meta Knight. But his Kirby is no slouch. It's very strong. He's easily one of the best players with mid-tiers in like the entire scene to this day that still plays. But we'll see how this is going. So far, he's down a lot. Down 114 to 0. But first stock still, anything can happen. Gets a down throw. Nothing big off of it yet. Just a little bit of chip. Gets hit with a down smash. That's a side B. But good DI. He's not losing the stock yet. Ooh, gets hit with an up air after a whiffed forward air. Bit of an awkward position for Kirby there. Now he's got a long road to come back, because he's only got 24% on that stock. And he's down an entire one. We'll see what's going to happen here. But he just got to find these openings, find these little combos that Kirby can get. Kirby has a little bit of a more rough time than Meta Knight. But if he can make the reads, he can get the position, space well, might just have his shot. Even down a whole stock. Not out yet until it's over. Ooh. Kyo's just kind of playing with him a little bit. Keeping his distance, hitting these hits. And then can get a lot of up smash, down smash, whatever. Hitting some moves. Gets hit with a forward smash, even with some somewhat okay DI. He went into the farther blast zone, so it wasn't that bad. The angle wasn't great, but he dies kind of early. I guess being Zero Suit, kind of a low weight character. And then you have Kirby, his forward smash, one of the strongest in the game, surprisingly, for his weight and like how fast that move comes out. A lot of characters do have a strong forward smash. Obviously, there's stuff like Ike, and he'll forward smash and he'll kill you at like 70 or whatever. But Kirby's is really fast, and that can make it. It's really uncommon when you have a forward smash that fast. Also, KO really early. Ooh, some nice spacing coming out from Kyo's. Not committing to necessarily anything, but the lead is closing a little bit by bit. 37-73. They had a little bit of a palindrome going on right there. Little reverse numbers. Ooh. And now Poyo at 118 in this position where he's very likely to take any up air, any down smash. Oh, and that up air almost takes it, but just doesn't quite. Poyo's still in it. Goes for a roll. That might have been a grab he was going for, but he got a rapid jab. Doesn't get punished for it. Eats a back air to the face at 153, and that's going to be that second stock for Poyo. We're going to see how he makes this comeback, if at all possible. But Kyoz hits a spike. Doesn't spell the end, though, for Poyo. It's like, know what? I got all these jumps. I still got my up B. I'm still in it. It's okay, man. I'm going to recover. I'm all right. Gets an up smash read on the down smash. My goodness, the confidence to go up there and just challenge that move like that. But man, he does take the stock. With a really, really aggressive up smash there from Poyo. My goodness. What a game. This is actually so close. On last stock, still game point for Poyo. If he can clean it up, he can end this tournament right here. But if he doesn't, Kyoz gets one more shot for this set to finish the set with a 3-2 victory. Right now, 2-1. Oh wait, yeah, it's 2-1. My goodness. Oh, and Poyo getting some small openings, charges up a forward smash, and that's going to be a stock. Kyoz gets the hard punish there with quick side B to end that stock, and now we're going to game 5. Alright, and we're seeing the switch back to Meta Knight. Here we go. We're going to see this matchup again. We saw it a lot already. We saw it so much today, but we're seeing it one more time at least. See, Poyo counterpicking the Lilat. The reason why you pick here, if you're fighting against Zero Suit, it's so that way you can get rid of the armor pieces as early as possible. See, with the slants and the way this stage tilts, anytime these armor pieces, you'll see that they bounce a little bit and they start to like roll off stage. And so it's one of the best stages you can pick against Zero Suit. Generally speaking, most Zero Suits are always going to ban this stage if it is legal. But for whatever reason, Kyoz didn't, and Poyo said, you know what, I'm taking advantage. I'm taking him to Lilat. I don't want to deal with these armor pieces anymore. We just have a smooth, relaxing game. No lead lost to armor pieces. I'm just going to be the better player and close this out, end this tournament. A little bit of NATO usage coming out. So far, Kyoz hasn't really punished it yet this game. Poyo trying to take his time. He's down in percent, but he's not out, and he's trying to find his way in without taking too much, giving up too much position, give up too much damage, any of that nonsense. He's like, nope, I'm just going to get what I can get. And I don't want to give up too much. I ain't trying to throw this game. I'm trying to close this out strong. But he does take a hit there, loses that stock. And now Kyoz with another stock lead. Once again for maybe this, shoot, easily 6th time where he's taken the first stock. But will this be a win for him, or will this be another L? Let's hope not, but we'll see. Only because we see Kyoz take this, we get to see more Brawl, another set. And that's a win in my book. But if not, I at least get to rest my voice. That's a win too. I don't care who wins. Kyoz is my boy, Poyo is my boy. I don't care who wins. Win-win for me. Either I rest my voice, or we get to see more Brawl. It's a win, ladies and gentlemen. It's a win regardless. But so far, Kyoz still holding on to the stock for dear life. 148, very high percentage that you don't typically see Zero Suit live to against Meta Knight. Pretty solid though. He's got 61. Gets a nice down smash to start the second stock. Ooh, little punish. Shields, tilts that shield down, making sure that he doesn't get shield poked by that NATO. Kyoz sitting on that platform for a sec. Saying, okay, I'm going to just throw this down smash. If he comes at me, I'm in a good spot. I'm going to be safe, and I can get a real hard punish. Doesn't quite get it, though. Lose the neutral exchange. Oh, a little bit of scramble. Poyo doesn't punish it, though. Now they're in this position. Poyo's got stage control. Oh, down smash hits the shield. Poyo with a quick down air out of shield to punish that. And now he's got the reins right now for just a moment. See what he makes of this situation. Hits the down smash. Poyo has no... Not Poyo. Poyo hits the down smash. Kyoz has no DI. Goes straight into the blast zone. My goodness. What a punish. A little bit of a mishap for Kyoz, but a strong position for Poyo. And he's definitely looking to capitalize and take this set to its finish. Ooh. This could be it. Any misplay right here by Kyoz could easily lead to offstage shenanigans, and if he gets hit in just the wrong spots, that could end his stock and his tournament life. So far, he's got this stock. We'll see what happens. 38%, not a whole lot between them. One full ZS Zero Suit combo, and that's no lead for anyone. But let's see, Poyo holding it together. Tornado trying to keep Kyo. Oh my god, I keep mixing up these names. Poyo trying to keep Kyoz from getting his footing. Doesn't want to let him back on stage. Doesn't want to give him stage control. Says, nah, man, I can't let you catch your footing, because if I get eaten one combo, who knows what could happen. I'm not letting it happen. I'm closing this. I'm ending this now. Kyoz hits an up B. That could be the stock. And it's not. A nice side B recovery. Thrill rush from Poyo. He's living. And now he's back in a strong position. Got Kyoz off stage at a high percent. Poyo only at 8. A long trip for Kyoz to make it back into a winning position. 140 to 13. Looking like it could be Poyo's show. Kyoz doesn't put something together. Gets the grab. Gets an up B. Nearly kills with it. Goes for the back air stage spike, but whiffs. Now he's in this precarious position once again that we've seen him so many times, time and time again, throughout his games with Poyo. And that's going to be it. A glide attack to whiff punish a down smash. Just at the right position, and that is the final game, the final stock, and the final hit of this tournament. That's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like this tournament's winner is going to be Poyo da Boyo with Meta Knight. He pulled out a little bit, showed a little bit of Game & Watch, showed a little bit of Kirby, pulled out the Meta Knight, played really, really solid. A little bit of